I'd say we were a startup business and we were in extremely low tech. Our process was very manual at the beginning because, we just started with a very small company and then gradually got bigger in terms of our number of employees and number of companies we were supporting. Many challenges, I would say. So one is just volume of work. Some of the most consequential things is just keeping track of what you're doing. And so quite a manual process where we're asking people to write on some invoices how to allocate these costs. Whereas now with Procoro, with a drop-down menu, I think it forces people to complete things and you have a pick list. It definitely requires a little bit of training so people understand what it is we're trying to achieve, but I think it definitely improves the data quality.
For me, when I started, it was still manual. So we started with Procoro. As I already said, that we receive a lot of invoices, and usually I don't know what it is because a lot of lab supplies. And then I always had to run behind the people and ask for all the accounting details, and it was a lot of much more work also. Now, I just can go in the system and allocate the invoice and have all the details I need. So I save a lot of time on this. And also in terms of reporting, for me, I created some reports for the budget and so on. I think now it's more automated than before.
Some of the other systems are very full service systems and just do many, many things. Microsoft Excel, it can do 1,000 things, but maybe I only use 3 of them. And it feels like some of these larger systems that they can do many things, but things that we don't actually need right now. It felt to us like Procoro was just a bit more the right size for us. Probably it's a combination of, it felt like it was sufficiently close and could be refined to fit the sort of business that we have. It felt like it would be intuitive, and I think that's proven to be. And also the payment model, I think, is better for us because we also don't want to pay for a huge system that is unnecessary.
When we have all the employees, they're usually mostly the POs or just creating the POs to send it to the supplier. Then we have finance team. Let's say we are usually using finance. I'm also using the budget module, but only for some special cases. And then we have all the approver. Usually don't create POs, they just approve it. I think most of the employees, they're using the PO creation function.
Approval system, though, is very helpful for us because I think that, particularly even more so than normal, but even normally, we're not all co-located. And so I think to have a smooth approval flow that we can do on our laptops is just benefit for us. And also to have a differentiated approval flow. So with different thresholds, having different approvers, and also for higher value POs to get them approved by the right level. I think it is a very helpful feature for us. But as we grow, then we'll have to, as we have other finance systems and payroll systems, that at some point you'll think, well, okay, we've got a number of systems. Should things become more integrated? Everything that we've said is we're happy users of Procoro. I guess in 5 years' time, we have to see how our business develops. But at some point, you might start to say, well, okay, you want more integration of different systems. So we wanted to be able to just cut straight over as quickly as possible. I'm happy we did that. And it did feel to me that probably within about 4 to 6 weeks, we were fully switched over to Procoro. And I think that in the first 2 or 3 weeks, we just worked with a few of our people just to make sure the initial setup was right. I'm looking at you, Isabel.
8.
I was thinking 8 too, but again, I'd say 8 for now, and I guess we're always looking forward. And so my concern for the future is just, as we get bigger, it's probably what is the breadth of what Procoro does. At some point, we'll probably think, well, we need to sort of more consolidate some of our systems.